Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the city of Itiatawi. That's the one, yes. I remembered without even having to check this time. Let's see here. I think actually what I want to start with is just getting these shrines put up. Do we do 3 across? I feel like that's probably overkill. Let's do it. Because, like, we can't do 3 there. I feel like it'd be more interesting if we didn't have the one in the middle. We used a statue for the one in the middle instead. So let's go with 1, 2, 3. No, not there. We're gonna do the ones that look like this. There. I should have left the gardens, shouldn't I? I'm gonna put back some gardens. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. That's helpful at least. Okay, yeah. I think what we're gonna do is we'll do, let's see, 1, 2, 3. How about that? Right? And then we go with the shrines. And since there is 4... No, there's 5 because of this. But this is... No, you know what? Let's just go straight down the line. And end... There was that song again. This is actually really valuable for us here because we've got basically all of this except for gems and jewelry. So that's probably helping us out massively. And then here, since we're not going to have a house, gardens are not going to look super... We could put shrines there. We could put statues there. Could do a line of plaza. What does that look like? Nope. Wrong one. I don't hate it, but I don't know that I love it either. Kind of difficult to do anything else in this particular sort of space. Oh well. It's good enough for the moment. I just noticed that no musicals, no dancing. why? This is not difficult to get to. We are gonna need to do a entertainment district. I'm thinking what we might actually do. Because we've kind of been laying things out, like, more or less coming off from this line, other than this, but this is just kind of to get stuff started in the first place. Something we could potentially do, which might be interesting, is actually take this straight. Keep it going. Oh, even better again. This is going to take a while. But keep it going and then have the entertainment district at the end. So it's like sort of connected to this area. Like, kinda, sorta. I mean, not even kinda, sorta. It's like down the main pavilion. The main boulevard. That's the word, yes. Central... Guess it's not really central. Yeah, main boulevard, I think, is probably the best way to say that. So... Unemployment, huh? I guess it's about the time. Did I forget to put in the... No? The bonuses to this? I don't think we've had a plague since getting things... Getting this set up, have we? No, I don't remember. That shouldn't matter as long as people actually... As long as these actually upgrade sufficiently quickly enough. And looking at that, should be good. I'm not super happy with the amount of pottery. Detrimental effect on the desirability. First of all, this doesn't need to be here at all. I don't actually remember why exactly I had that road there in the first place. I think it was just for measurement, but like the distance from here to here is way more than it needed to be, so I don't know. Like, even if we were gonna do... Why did I do that so far? Because even if we were gonna be able to do 5x5 houses, that is the extent of the beautification we were gonna need. So... What did I have that extra room for? I don't even remember. We're almost at the point where I feel comfortable in doing beer, but not quite yet. I think I'd like things to be a little more stable before we do that. No, I wasn't gonna do that until we got storage up here for food and goods. So let's do that. I have a sneaking suspicion that this might be a smidgen too close. Let's do that instead. And we're gonna do pottery, beer, linen, and also luxury goods. I'm considering papyrus as well, but I don't know. Maybe not. You're running out of linen. Is the did we hold on a second. Where did we move it? I don't remember. Here. The thing with linen production is because we've got the flax that we're doing in city, we could reasonably get it going various other places as well. Doesn't necessarily need to be... What do you mean no workers live nearby? Do not tell me that that's too far away. It might be because this is an intersection here. I just realized that track that was playing was that stupid song again. I missed it again. That is so incredibly irritating. I do feel like we would definitely benefit from at least a couple. Yeah, see, this is... Once we get that blessing, while we have linen, it'll solve that problem, but until then... Kinda having to deal with distribution issues. Okay, well, we still have some unemployment. Pottery and beer already. Port inundation. How was this last one? Looks pretty good. 85? 99, 99. Yeah, this one was pretty good. We're kind of at the point where we don't really need it, but we do also have, like, this, so, you know, do want to keep an eye on it. Still haven't done this. Out of curiosity, you buy linen, you do not. You don't buy anything. Nope. Nope. So we're only sending linen to one place. Okay, that's... Are we doing papyrus? Yes. Okay, yeah, because I'm like feeling like maybe we could do like flax. I'm now remembering why I haven't done all of this, because we're gonna have to figure out how to do all of this. And it's annoying me just looking at it and thinking about it. Really? Oh, right. Further back. Further onto the land rather than out. Could put it right there. Kinda want to move these anyway. That's what I should do first. Move the clay pits. I don't want to try and squeeze. I don't want to deal with this area anymore. All this we're gonna use. We would need more housing down here in order to do this. We could do that, but I don't feel like that's the thing to do yet. Not yet. Is there any reasonable way getting something like this to work? Currently, no, probably not. However, we've got this line coming off, we've got this line coming off. We could have a line coming off here. We could rework this a bit. Maybe pull this boulevard back a little bit. Something like that. Festival and wages drop. We're making 2.5 times in taxes what we pay in wages. There is zero reason whatsoever to do anything at all about this. I'm going to continue paying people well and continue taxing. Very possibly I might even bring this up a smidgen, but we might not need to because, yeah. Come on, little house, you can do it. Let's actually watch this. Don't know... Oh, it didn't have everything it needed all at once. That would be nice, but... With the way the mechanics actually work, I don't think... It doesn't have any way of knowing, oh yes, it's going to have enough stuff to get to this size, so... It's kinda more of a reactionary type of system. Which is fine. But anyway, See, the thing is, I don't want to have a roadblock on this line, because it'll make it... Oops. It'll make it look... Whoops. What? Why did it do that? Hang on a second. It decided that it just wanted to click and drag for some reason, but if I just do that, it still just doesn't look great. Is that plaza still there? Or is it not? I'm not sure. Oh, it is. So it's a little bit glitchy with the plazas and the roadblocks. Interesting. Well... I mean, realistically, there's no particular reason not to just pull it back to here. We still need to be connected, though, so... What if we did something really funky? Like, super extra funky. Like that. Well, shoot. Still poor access to workers. This one doesn't even have anybody. Let's see if maybe we can reconfigure this a smidgen. How about something like that? Good stuff, good stuff. How many do we have over here? We have 4. So we want at least that many more. No, I don't really like that. But at the same time, I'm not really sure how to... Maybe starting the boulevard this far back in the first place is just the wrong thing to do. You know? Maybe like that. Or so. Still have a bit of unemployment, still making a ridiculous amount of money. And it's only going to go up when these start to like fill with people, which why are they not filling with people exactly? We just have a trickle. Cool. Well, these ones aren't even, they're not even close to full. It's only that one. Right. That's frustrating. I might be trying to squeeze too much out of this area. That might just be the problem. It's starting to look like we are actually going to need another ferry. I'm noticing a lot of backup happening here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that's gonna require another... What if we do that? Does that help? This is still a relatively long way. This is definitely shorter. Maybe it should be this side of the ferry instead. Does that help? Poor access, no workers live nearby. Where are you taking that pottery?
I have to go clear across the city with these goods.
To storage yard from
I have to go clear across the city with these goods. It'll take
Oh, I
all
see what
day.
happened. They all went for that at the same time, and it filled up. Yep, that'll happen. Okay, we have the money, we have the capability, let's go ahead and do this. Before I do, I just want to triple check this is the correct size. I don't have any way of easily measuring this anymore. It's 5 Senate houses ending on the road. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending on the road. Okay, that's the right size. You know what? Before we do all of that, let's actually lay out where the houses are going to be. Are we having one at the end? No. Nice. Okay, everything northwest of this line is going to be beautification, houses, blah de blah de blah. And there was that track again. That was not the correct spot. Should be right there. And statue. Gonna need to redo the statues. I'm just gonna slap it down. It doesn't matter. House. That should constrain its size. I hope. Because this should be corresponding with this, right? So we've got... Actually, I'll go ahead and do that one the same as that one now. Yeah. Cannot do that yet. Not until this gets to at least a 2x2. So, now... let's go ahead and put in the road to allow it to connect with the rest of the city. And then... nope. One argument against doing plazas like that is because that is an alleyway, and typically I don't do that kind of stuff, beautification on alleyways, in order to differentiate it from the rest of the city. Yeah, I might change that. I don't really love it anyway. What if... hold on a second. Just had a thought. What if we did some of these instead? You want 1,000 linen, huh? Festival to Osiris? Do we have 1,000 linen sitting around? Probably. Okay. We do need to get this up higher. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. bit of an issue. Let's just go ahead and wait until that house gets occupied.
I'm new here. I wonder what the city will offer to a person like me.
Are you coming over here? No, you're not. Because there's no point in having all this stuff here until there's somebody there occupying the house. Suppose I could do the statues at least. Dang it. Nice. Oh, it's all gonna be in that garden spot. Okay. And boom. Nope. I do appreciate that the undo button, you can press it without it removing what you've got selected. Quite nice. And then the rest of those will be shrines. All of those will be shrines. Yes, come in, into the house. Here we go. And go. Library. Nope. Architect. Firehouse. Then we've got the bazaar. The outside. That's a mortuary, right? Yep. Courthouse on the outside. Which one is which? Okay, that's a dentist. Dentist further down, apothecary further up. Got the well on the outside. No, on the inside. And then the doctor. Physician. Whatever. Taxes on the outside. School on the inside. And then one of these. And one of those. And then we need the temples. That's Osiris, right? Yep. And Ptah. I think I just did more or less clockwise around. Counterclockwise, I guess, on the first one. So, clockwise this one? Nope. Of course not. I did it differently. Why wouldn't I do it differently? Whatever. So let's go Osiris and Seth. Since for some reason they're... I'm not sure why that was... Oh! You. And now we wait. Really not sure what to do about the slow trickle of people. Like, genuinely. We pay more than anybody else. We have... Which one is it? We can hold 608 more people. We have plenty of food. 2 newcomers arrived this month. That is not good enough. How many people are we supposed to have? Okay, at least we're over that. We've got that. I wonder if that's something that the game takes into account. Once you're over what you need for the mission, the rate slows down. That might be. That'd be really freaking frustrating if that was the case, but that might be. This does not appear to be working. We're going to have to shorten it. Let's see, where do these employers end up? Because we certainly do not have a shortage of people. %of 8,000. Yeah, we have so many people. Okay, he reached the end. He reached the end. And he was from here. He did not. Is refusing... Would that be considered a slight, or would that be considered, like, humble? My reasoning being, if we refused it, would that raise our kingdom standing? I have no idea. Let's just go ahead and accept it. We don't need it in the slightest. Next time we get that, I will test, see if that does... For crying out loud, that stupid song. Yeah, see if that does have any effect on kingdom standing, because we don't need places which are, you know, presumably not super prosperous. I mean, I guess they're paying a fair bit more than usual. I think the typical is, when we start, is 32, so the kingdom overall is doing pretty okay. They're not doing as well as we are, so we don't really need them paying us money. Gonna go ahead and bring that back up, because I'm concerned that we might need it at some point. Again, we don't often need it, but the last time we did, we needed basically all of it. So, yeah, I think it's better to have that, well, as is often the case, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. No! Needs to be symmetrical. I know it's not going to stay that way, but it'll annoy me. That should help get everything all employed up. I hope. Assuming anybody ever actually arrives in the city. Let's see. No, not that one. Okay, we've gotten some more. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't... Oh, no, yeah, I do know what happened. That was when we were struggling for pottery. And we had some mass exoduses because of that. We've got appeasement going pretty good. Everyone's benevolent. We're getting blessings pretty regularly. Yeah, overall we're doing pretty good, honestly. Wow, okay, I didn't know you were gonna do that. Is that really going around the... Oh, is that... Although that's limestone. Okay, never mind. Because I was gonna say, the bricks are way over here, so surely they should come from over here. But yeah, the limestone is down here. So that's... yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna redo all of this. Well, if nothing else, we don't need the road to be quite like that. That's a little bit silly. Don't even need this at the moment. Got a handful of people coming in. How are we looking? Okay, because this one has gotten access, I'm feeling like it should be okay. Okay, that's weird. Why is here not okay, but here and here is? Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and increase the number. And I'm gonna go ahead and put another weaver there. And then we're gonna do the breweries again. Oh. Okay. Whatever, I guess. No, I'm going to shorten this. Raise again, huh? Come on, people, that should surely be a decent length. I shaved off. How much was that even? I guess 4 tiles total. But that's like... Come on, just work. This is silly. I didn't accidentally put a roadblock in here, did I? Doesn't look like it. 4 access. You're fine. Like, is that really... I'm tempted to, like, actually get a proper measure. Right? So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, I think. versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, so that's like 9 tiles longer. I'll admit that's a bit of a stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We could shave 4 off by putting the roadblock there. Roadblock there and there, then it would have to go this way. If we then shaved off a few more here... Oh, right. Yeah, I probably should have expected that to happen. Whoops. My bad. Are these bazaars able to access what they need? There's food over there. They'd have to go... That's actually not that far. Just going around. But there's no particular reason. Ooh, is that marking something? That looks like I put that there for a reason. Well, what I was saying is there's no particular reason we can't just run that around. Connect that. And then, of course, we're going to put one of those and one of those there. Actually, let's go ahead and put another granary, because why not? And let's... Actually, this has already got pomegranates. Let's not accept pomegranates, or... It's not, just not accept pomegranates. Everything else can go in there, because I want the variety. That's the point. How are we looking for linen? You've gotten linen. Complaining about desirability. We could, probably should have a while ago put gardens all along the edge like that. You're being affected by the granary. Right. We don't have any shrines in here. We have statues, but no shrines. Is there a possibility of squeezing in... Hold on a second. That's house. Okay, we can't easily squeeze in a big statue, but we could squeeze in a couple of mediums. Let's do that. We've got... What can we do? How about... I don't hate it. Is that enough? Nope. Yes. Almost. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, fancy. Fancy is where we want it. Okay. No point in not doing the exact same thing here. More high winds. The weather has been not great lately. Alright. Nice. Okay, well, that's probably a good spot to leave it for the episode. We have sturdy huts, at the very least. Bazaar needs to go and buy goods. Which... I'm tempted to demolish it and rebuild it, because I feel like it's not acknowledging those over there. Come on, recalculate. How do you have more beer than this one, I wonder? Slightly tempted to put houses all along this, but I feel like if I did that... Could I just do that? Maybe I could. I don't know, I'll think about it and we'll see if we can maybe do that next time. Something that I might want to do is actually swap these. Because she's on the outside, but she can go that way. She has been going that way. So... this bazaar lady is only going to be going this direction. I don't want to mess up the symmetry, but... for the sake of making things work, might gonna have to. It immediately upgraded, whereas it hadn't had it. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. I do think next time... how do we do this? What might be easiest is to... housing district. Housing district. Something like that. So like... let's see, hold on a second. If we were to... no, not that. Beautification to here. That's why I did that. I left space of 2 because for some reason I was thinking these needed their own dedicated beautification and weren't going to get beautification from this, but that's just silly. That doesn't make any sense. This spot here is gonna be like this, right? the house can be right up against that, and it's not going to affect anything over there. It's going to receive the beautification from this line here, so it can be house, house, road. And I'm realizing my nice fancy measuring stick has been put down, so now I can't use that. Now I have to measure it manually. Shoot. Well, whatever. It's just whatever it is, whatever the size, something like that. And then don't forget the festival. We're doing pretty good. Don't forget the festival. But anyway, yeah. Then from the middle, wherever that is, pull off to here. They are 7 across, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the middle. House, house, beautification, beautification. No. House, house, beautification, house, house. Road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could do 2 of them. Could pull them in a little bit further. And then have... There's that stupid track again. Stop it. Yes, and then have the district here. Thinking what we want to do is something along the lines of we can't do like here, can we? Can we? Because that'd be cool to have like pavilions all along this boulevard. I'm not seeing any easy way to get housing for them. Because we would have to do funkiness with the roadblock. Then again... I don't know, I need to leave it here. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll figure that stuff out next time. I do like the idea, but I think in reality what we'll do is something along the line of pavilions and booths and stuff here, and then the school's back here, or so. I think. And also need to continue doing stuff that I've kind of neglected over here. Probably. I think over here is actually pretty nice. This could do with some more work. Probably want to get... Actually, I'm not sure. Definitely want to redo that. But yeah. That'll be next episode. Oh, come on, people. And I might reconfigure this to shave off at least a few tiles from the distance. But with that, I will say thank you for watching. Take care and farewell. Another lavish festival. Employees needed.
Rizal needs some items. I'm going to...
Oh, we sure do.